Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, so today I am going to do my super summer TBR because I get all these questions from you guys on social networking. Ask me questions like, what are you reading next? Or what books have you bought that you're saving for your July haul? None, because I said I wasn't gonna buy any more books until June. So I can't buy any books until July. I've maybe bought one or two. Anyway, so until then, I can't do a haul until July. I think I've bought enough books. I don't have any time to read the books that I have because I'm reading like a book a day right now and I'm trying to get through with the books that I have. So anyway, but everybody keeps on asking me like, what are you gonna read next? Or you should read this next and whatever. And so I went through all of my books that I've bought like since I started BookTube, and I thought I'm just gonna pick out the ones that I wanna make sure that I get done this summer, and I'm gonna do a TBR of my super summer TBR. I need a sip of lemonade. Do you guys have hot box pizza where you're from? Here it is. Hot box pizza is like not the greatest pizza in the world, but they always give you these cups if you get a Coke. We literally have, I'm not lying to you, like 50 of these in our pantry up there. I love them. I wish they had plates too to make a matching set. But anyway, I just wanted to first talk about what books I'm reading right now so that you guys will know that these are on my Summer TBR as well. And the first book that I'm reading is Cathedral by Raymond Carver. I'm going to talk about it on Sunday in my week on BookTube. All these books I'm going to talk about then, so I won't get into it right now. I'm also reading Summer Days and Summer Nights. I love it. I would recommend it to anybody. Like 2 people told me they didn't really like it. It's short stories. I think it's adorable. And then with Maddie, if you watch my Maddie video, you know we're reading Me Before You. I'm kind of struggling getting into it, but I'm trying to give myself some time. I'm only like 20 pages in. I mean, it's not bad at all, but it's just like, every book I'm reading is so completely different because then I'm reading Helter Skelter. And it's like every book is so different that it's weird to like go from Helter Skelter to Me Before You. So yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. And then I'm also, I have, I think like 25 minutes left of Carry On my Audible. And then I'm also reading Traffic by Ellen Hopkins. And I'm trying to get all of this done this week except for Helter Skelter, so that I can start just reading standalone Spirit Fingers, which is what all of these are. You guys, did you know that Big Brother has started and I have not even started watching it? I am like 3 episodes behind. And let me just tell you, it's because of this damn BookTube channel. Because I am obsessed with Big Brother. Like, I watch it every summer. I mean, summer is Big Brother. I watch it every year. I love everybody on it, usually. And then, like, my friend and I, we stay up late, we watch the feeds and all that kind of stuff. So I cannot even believe that I'm behind. I'm like 72 shows behind on my TV tracker because of all the books I'm reading. So anyway, because right now I've enjoyed sitting outside and reading. We got our air conditioning fixed. Oh my God, they came this morning. Our air conditioning is finally fixed. It is 72 degrees inside. It feels so good. So anyway, let's get ready for my super summer TBR. Okay, the first book that I'm gonna read, I got at the library. It's actually due back July 1st, so it's gonna probably be the next book that I read. And it is The Good Luck of Right Now by Matthew Quick, who also wrote Sort of Like a Rock Star, which is one of my favorite books I read in 2015. And he also wrote Silver Linings Playbook and Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock. So anyway, great book, great books. I'm excited to read this one and I can't wait. Any of these books I've already talked about in my hauls, so I'm not gonna explain what they're about today. A little bit, I guess each one, I don't know. This one's about a guy who lives with his mom all of his life and then his mom dies and he finds these letters that she's written to Richard Gere, and so he kind of goes on this own like spiritual quest of his own, but it's supposed to be like all real funny. And if you know Matthew Quick, the writer, like every one of his books is so like character driven and just like ingenious in the details. I love it. So anyway, that's the first book that I'm gonna read. The next one is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. I don't know a whole lot about this book. I love the cover. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it's about, I think it's about a gay kid that like has his best friend and he has these feelings towards him, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm excited to read this book. He has another book coming out later this year. I want to finish this before that book comes out. I've heard great things by Adam Silvera and I don't know anything about him, so I'm super excited about that. Then the next book I'm going to read, I don't even know if I put this book, I'm like talking at the speed of light right now. I don't even know if I have put this book on a haul yet, you guys, and it is The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I have heard so many great things about this book. I bought it, God, I don't know, like 6 months ago, and I still haven't read it. It's a rather short read, so I'm really excited about it. Every time I mention it to somebody, they're like, oh my God, I love that book, so I've got to read it. Then the next book, and I'm going to actually try to read the whole series, is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I just saw the movie trailer for it. It looks so good, you guys. It looks like something I would totally love. One of my best friends, she is a school teacher. She reads all YA. She told me this is her favorite series of all time. So, a little shout out to Jenny if you're watching these videos. I am so excited to read this book. I have heard awesome things about it. I know that Ransom Riggs, the writer, and John Green just did like a co-discussion at VidCon, and it was like packed, you know, standing room only. So, I'm really excited about this book. I'm really excited to see the movie, and that's that. You guys already probably know what that's about because you probably already read it. The next book is by, and it's so funny because I talked about this on a haul, and then like I got like 3 random messages from people, and they're like, oh my God, I loved that book so much. And it's Grasshopper Jungle by Andrew Smith. I didn't know anything about this book. It's apparently diverse characters, and then it's all about small town and these huge praying mantises, see, like those are those antennas that come and attack them, and they're having to fight them, and it's supposed to be like very like supernatural, but at the same time, not supernatural, what would that be? I don't know, science fiction-y, but at the same time, it's kind of like this endearing coming of age story. So I'm super excited about reading it. I've heard only great things. I love the fact that it has yellow pages. I think that's so cute. Stuff like that gets me every time. I need a little, I swear to God, I have pink lemonade in there. Can you see? If I show you any more, I'll probably spill it down. Okay. Hey, if you're watching this, hey boo, hey Tatiana. I love when people Snapchat me videos or Snapchat me watching my videos, and they're like, oh, I'm binge watching your videos. That like, oh my God, that makes my day. I love it so much. Tatiana, she's like, hey boo. I was like, hey boo. She's just like, hey. So anyway, I Snapchatted her back while I was driving my car home. I had a really bad day earlier today, and she totally made my day. So thanks, Tatiana. If you guys Snapchat me, I'll try to Snapchat you back and maybe even give you some shout outs on my video. Okay, the next book is Kill the Boy Band. I love the cover of this. I think it's super cute in black and red. And then look, I think that is even better. I love that. So I'm excited to take the cover off. It's really glossy, glossy, glossy. Makes me think of punk rock, but I have a feeling the band is a little bit more like One Direction, which is fine. I like some One Direction every once in a while. Anyway, what is that one song by One Direction that I really like? Little Things. I really like that song, Little Things by One Direction. Anyway, I am super excited to read this book. This book is not game-changing. It is the game. Drew Grant, senior editor, Observer. They are friends. They are fans. They are sick of being nice. Me too! So anyway, I'm excited about that book. Then the next book that I'm going to read is Jesse Andrews' new book. He's the one that wrote Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. And it's called The Haters, and it's about these guys that are real into music, and they go to this camp, and then they leave the camp, start a band, and I'm real excited about reading it. I love anything that has anything to do with music, and I think this is the one that has a guitar on the front. Oh my God! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I'm so smart. Anyway, or I've just taken the cover off a million times because I said I was going to start it, and then I didn't start it. But I do not love yellow. I have to say, it's not one of my favorite colors, but I do love it on this cover. So anyway, then the next book I'm going to read, which I've been meaning to read for years, is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Every time somebody sees this in my haul video, they write underneath it that this is such a great book. I've heard really wonderful things about it. I'm excited about reading it. I cannot wait. He's got some other things out now, or she, it's a he, isn't it? She, oh, I'm sorry, to the author. She's got some other things out now that I want to read, so I want to read this first. Super excited about it. Then the next book that you will have heard me talk about is You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour and David Levithan. I'm actually going to be reading this very soon as well because I'm doing this as a read-along with Ashley, and I had put her channel below a couple videos ago. We're going to do a read-along, and we're going to talk about this book together. I have also asked somebody else, but I won't say who in case they don't want to do it, if they would like to read this book along with us. Somebody that I admire very much, and I love his videos, and he's hilarious, and he has great reviews of books. So I'm hoping that he will go along with us. He hasn't responded to my message yet. So anyway, if I had my phone right now, I would look, but I don't have. I just do that. But I sent him a message, and he hasn't sent me back. So anyway, Then the next book I'm going to read is Anna and the French Kiss. And if you didn't watch my previous video, I have the autographed version. I guess, who cares really, right? That I got at Half Price Books. I was so put out that somebody actually sold a book back to Half Price Books that was signed. So anyway, I'm excited about that. I love Stephanie Perkins' story in the holiday anthology My True Love Gave to Me, and now in the summer anthology. I love her story, so I think I'm gonna really like that. Okay, the next one is The Book Thief. Somebody loaned this to me. I've only heard awesome things about it. I'm gonna be listening to it on Audible. It's just too long, and I heard that the Audible version is really, really good. Actually, I think that's gonna be the next Audible book I get, except I'm also thinking about getting The Last Star by Rick Yancey, because I've listened to the other two Fifth Wave books on Audible, and I love them on Audible. So I think I'm gonna get those two books for this month. Okay, whew, oh, I'm out of breath. The next book that I'm gonna read, this one will probably be one of my sooner ones too, is Highly Illogical Behavior by John Corey Whaley. I love Noggin, I loved Where Things Come Back. If you haven't read those books, they are awesome summer reads. They are just really, really endearing books. They're well thought out, and they're very creative and new thoughts that I haven't seen in other places. So I really think that John Corey Whaley is gonna be super, super famous for coming of age stories. I think he is very similar to John Green in ways. I love his writing. I think he is just incredible. Then my friend gave me The Sisters. One lied, one died, and it's supposed to be, she was like, I could not put it down. I could not put this book down. You guys, if you watch my other video, you know I couldn't get the cover to go back down because she bends her pages back. Look, I finally got it down. So I'm super excited about The Sisters. It's supposed to be haunting, like Gone Girl, if you like that. Like The Girl on the Train. I loved The Girl on the Train. I wonder if there's gonna be The Girl on the Train too, and it'll be called She Rides Horseback. Anyway, I don't know. Then I'm also gonna read, I think in July I'm gonna start these books because I keep on putting it off. I'm gonna read the Raven Boys series, or the Raven Cycle. Everybody has messaged me, everybody has commented on my videos that I need to read these books. I bought the first one, I read the first chapter, I fell in love with it, and then I had 18,000 other books that I was reading at the same time, so I was like, well, I really want to devote my energy to that when I read it. So I'm going to start this in July, and I'm going to just read the whole series, is what I'm going to do. That being said, August is going to be devoted to Cassandra Clare, City of Bones. I really want to read these, I really want to get to Cassandra Clare, I really want to see... I always pronounce her name wrong. I want to really see if I really like her. If I do, I want to read her stuff. I am the kind of reader that if I like one thing, I just, boom, go right through and read like everything by that author. Do you guys do that? So I'm really excited about that because she has like, I don't know, 27 books out or something like that now. The next book, which will probably be very soon, maybe even this weekend, is The Outsiders by Essie Hinton. Essie Hinton. I am very excited to read this book. I am running out of breath. Can you tell? I don't want this video to go too long, but I can. Spirit fingers. Okay, so anyway, did you guys know Jessica Savage, the newscaster? She used to do this before each of her news things so she could okay. Hi, well, I'm Peter. Welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, so anyway, I'm really excited about reading The Outsiders. I'm losing my mind. I've wanted to read this book for like 25 years. I've never read it. All my friends read it in high school. They loved it. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know who Pony Boy is. Don't ask me. I'm gonna read it. So anyway, the next book, I'm like, really, you guys, I'm winding down, right? Like a toy that needs to be wound up again. I had to. Okay. Raymie Nightingale, Kate DiCamillo. We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach. Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. This one I am really actually excited about, and this one too. And this one. I'm excited about all of them, you guys. I love to read. I wouldn't be buying these damn books if I wasn't excited to read them. What are you excited to read this summer? I was kind of thinking about doing like a read-along, like for my whole channel. Would you guys like that? Like if I picked like a book every month that you could read as a channel with me? I don't know, what would you guys think about that? Like, every week we did like a little update on where we were at. I don't know, what do you think about that? Have you bought any of these books? Follow me on all my social media sites. Please like and subscribe to me. Like my videos, subscribe to my channel. Dance with me if you want to dance with me. Send me little snaps and tweets. I love all that stuff. It makes my day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.